So students, let us continue. You have all heard about this triangle. This triangle is an equilateral triangle. This line looks like an equilateral triangle. And what makes it an equilateral triangle is all the three sides are of the same length. All the three sides are equal, and we have three angles here. And this is a basic property of all triangles, all type of triangles. This is a basic property that the sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. The sum of all the angles of a triangle, whether it be a right triangle, acute triangle, or whatever triangle it is, the sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So you might already know this, but I just want to make this thing very clear, because it is on this foundation that I want to introduce to you the value, few other things of trigonometry. Okay, so sum of all the angles of any triangle is 180 degree. So we have, let us, first angle plus second angle plus third angle is 180 degree. That we know. But at the same time, we know that in an equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. At the same time, all the angles are also equal. The equilateral, that is why it is an equilateral triangle. All the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. And therefore, all these three angles are the same. So therefore, I can call it angle plus angle plus angle. I don't have to call it first angle, second angle, third angle, because all the angles are the same. So angle plus angle is equal to 180 degree. That is, angle is my variable here. So 3 into angle is 180 degree. That means angle is, dividing both sides by 3, it will be angle is equal to 180 degree by 3. And that will be 60 degree. 180 divided by 3 is 60 degree. So what do you see? All the angles in equilateral triangle are equal and 60 degree. The angles of an equilateral triangle all are 60 degree. Now give me your undivided attention, because not many people do teach this. Why I'm teaching is so that you will really understand. You're going to study. Okay, let me just break it out. I'm going to teach you the values of trigonometric ratios, and the two ways of studying that. Either you can study it by heart, or you can really understand how it comes. Now, to make you understand how it comes, that is the reason why I'm doing this. So please give me your undivided attention. Now look at this equilateral triangle. I'm going to draw a perpendicular in between. And what does a perpendicular mean? A perpendicular means a line that makes 90 degree. So I'm gonna draw a perpendicular dividing this triangle into two. Okay, now, so because I divided the triangle into two, this angle got divided and this angle becomes 30 degree. 60 degree divided by 2, 30 degree. All clear? So we have this in this. Now this is a right triangle, right? So in this right triangle we have 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now 90 degree I'm not writing. This symbol is for 90 degree. The square represents 90 degree. Now I'm going taking a scale. I'm going to measure this triangle, and I measured it to be 2 centimeter. Okay, so because it's an equilateral triangle, all sides will be 2 centimeter. Now with this perpendicular, I divided this side into two sides, right? Because when I drew the perpendicular, this side became divided into two sides, and so 2 centimeter dividing it into 2, it will be 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So okay, now this side, this perpendicular, what is the length of this perpendicular? That is a little difficult to find, and that what we'll do is we will use something that you have already learned, and that is Pythagoras theorem. But let me just introduce, let me just revise it, just give you an overview of what Pythagoras theorem is. If you have a triangle, right triangle, of course it should be a right triangle. This side is, if I'm calling it x, and if this side, if I'm calling it y, and if this side, the hypotenuse, I'm calling it z. Why is it hypotenuse, by the way? Because it is opposite the 90 degree. Okay, please note that. If these are x, y and z, then I can say z square is equal to x square plus y square. That is the sum of the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of these two sides. That means z square, the square of the hypotenuse, is equal to x square, the square of this side, plus y square, square of this side. That is Pythagoras theorem, and this is applicable for all right triangles. Okay, so this is another way of writing it, that is z is equal to root of x square plus y square. The same thing, just taking square root, that is all. Now using this thing we are going to find it. Okay, now we know that this is what we need to find, and we know that the square of this side plus the square of this red side will give you the square of green side. So let us write that down. Length square, length is what we don't know, so length square, our variable square, plus 1 square, this side square, will give us 2 square. That is Pythagoras theorem, and you have already studied that. So now let us find what length is. So length square is equal to 2 square minus 1 square, and that is length square, 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1, so length square is equal to 3. 4 minus 1, 3. Now so length square is equal to 3, so length is equal to root of 3. Wow! So we found what the length is, and by the way, don't forget the unit, centimeter. So root 3. So we'll put that value here. Okay, so what all did you, so now you know all the lengths, all the distances, all the lengths, all the lengths. So with that, let us find the value for sine, cos, tan, and cosec, sec, and cot. Sokotawa. So let us find the value for all these things. For that, we have two angles now, 30 degree and 60 degree. So taking 30 degree, find sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, and cot, and then taking 60 degree, find all these things. That is a homework for you, but I will show how to do one. And why I'm giving it as homework is because you need to learn how to do it, and by doing it by yourself, I do believe that it will stay very solid in your minds, and you won't have to by heart it as usually people are forced to do. So let me show you one example, sine of 30 degree, that I'll show you. So what is sine 30, or sine of anything, sine of any angle is opposite side by hypotenuse. So sine of 30 is, this is 30 degree, so the opposite side is 1 centimeter. So I'll write 1 divided by the hypotenuse. Now this is 90 degree, so the opposite side is this side, so this is the hypotenuse, 2 centimeter. So I'll write 2. That's all. So sine of 30 is 1 by 2. That's all. Okay, take the simplest ratio. Okay, and 1 by 2 you cannot simplify it further as a fraction. So yeah, opposite side by hypotenuse 1 by 2. Similarly, find cos of 30, tan of 30, cosec of 30, sec of 30, cot of 30, and do the same thing for 60 degree. Okay, so that will be it for this video. Now see you in the next one.